Alright, I think we got this fire machine figured out finally. I'm going to run real quick through how we got it hooked up, and we're going to show you a little test video we ran. Basically, I was trying to make things too hard, so here we go. All you need is a laptop running Lightorama. I'm using the X dongle, and just come straight out of the USB port into your X dongle. Straight out of the X dongle, I ran Cat 5 all the way down to my DMX cable that came with the fire machine. And I've got these little handy dandy connectors though. You just plug your Cat 5 into it and adapt straight up to DMX. Man, if you don't have some of these, you need to get some. I'll try to find a part number. I know where I can get some if he's got any. So we'll try to get that out there to you also. But man, this makes life so much easier. Instead of, if you run out of DMX cables like I do, because I don't run a bunch of DMX, run Cat 5 to everything. DMX cable out of the dongle into the fire machine. Now when you plug power into the fire machine down there on the bottom plug, which I showed you last night, the red light's going to come on like it is right now. When you plug in the DMX cable, notice the green light came on. And then the DMX dip switch right next to it, you set for whatever DMX channel you got your sequence set up for. So we got electricity to it, whereas on the old fire machines with the starter fluid in them, I just turned power on and off. Now this one you don't have that. You've got to control it by DMX. So once you got power to it, you got DMX to it, let's get some gas to it. I'm going to try to explain this. Pay no attention to what these dials say right now. But when you start this, once again, make sure that all your connections are hooked up tightly, not over tightened, because if you over tighten it, it's just like water, it's going to start leaking. Back this valve pretty much all the way out. I mean, you can feel when it's in there, and you can feel when there's pressure when you're starting to push against the diaphragm. So when you crack this valve, main valve to your propane tank, this meter is going to go up. Now, I don't know how much gas is in this propane tank. I'll try to get a new one tomorrow or next day and do some measurements and stuff and find out. But anyway, mine went up to about 1.5 MPa, whatever that is in PSI. Go to an online converter and find that out. But once this one settles down, and you've got it about halfway open, that's where I opened mine up to, start to crank this clockwise, like you're screwing it in. This valve will start to come up. Now this is where you might want to do a little researching, because 0.04 MPa is equal to about, I think it was 3 PSI, something like that. And 0.08 PSI, where it's sitting right now, because there's still pressure in the line, is about 11 PSI. And that's where we're going to run it to show you this video. We'll be doing some more tests, doing some experimentation, but right now let's go ahead and show you what we got going on.